Welcome back to the Stoop football fans. It's your boy Lolo. I'm here with Mark. Najee's in the waiting room, but we're here with another installment of Premier League Weekend Watchlist. Wait, that's like the millionaire one. That's wrong.
Premier League Weekend Watchlist.
So welcome back, guys. It's time for Lolo to give his pick for Premier League Weekend Watchlist. And you guys know that I can't pick Arsenal, nor would I.
Yeah, really, they're a big sucks.
They're a big six. S-I-C-K-S is how I've been calling them.
They're the big
but listen,
sucks.
Looking at this weeks ago, I'm sitting here going, Man United playing Liverpool. This could be a league decider. This could be a second place decider. This could be a fourth place decider. This could be a Champions League decider.
Yeah.
Either way,
It's an important game.
It's Man United against Liverpool.
I'm looking forward to watching that.
So shouldn't that be a Premier League Weekend watch list?
It's going to be on, isn't it? Because
No. It is not on the on the Premier League
I'm not
Weekend
watching
watch
that
list.
shit.
The Stoop does not endorse
No.
that match because that's
Till next week.
We'll see. We'll see how they do. Because that's two of the bastards that caused all this uproar. And as much as Liverpool wants to say that, oh, well, it wasn't us, we didn't mean to, and Man United, oh, don't worry, we fired people. Fuck off.
We know how furious can get.
Exactly. I want to focus on teams that actually care about the Premier League and have more to play for. So I'm going to go with one of the fiercest rivalries in all history of the Premier League, even though ask half the people alive that watch the Premier League and they know nothing about it. But I'm going with the Black Country Derby. That's you, man.
Oh, why would anybody want to watch that crap?
I'll
I have
tell you
no
why.
idea
I'll tell
why.
you why. Because Big Sam is watching Brighton drop points.
Mm-hmm.
And we all know who Brighton plays this week, right? The team that's unbeaten in like six matches right now?
They're unbeaten in April.
Unbeaten okay, you guys know who we're talking about. But listen, I'm taking West Bromwich Albion against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Najee, where you at? What's going on, man?
How's it going?
That's a good matchup, right?
It is a beautiful game. It's getting very exciting. Don't forget, West Brom need to do something right now. They can't wait anymore.
Exactly.
Fighting relegation, it's now or never for West Brom.
And listen, they've been scoring goals. Surprisingly enough, they've been scoring goals.
Don't let me start with scoring goals. They hit 5 past Chelsea. They've been scoring a lot of goals. And at the same time, with Wolves, I love watching Wolves, but they have been so inconsistent this season. And I don't know if it all started with that injury for Jimenez, but they have been going downward since,
But you're right, they are entertaining, and they do play, with Traore on the pitch, you never know what's going to happen. Like, the problem is nothing. He's been like the Spurs documentary, All or Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, there's been a whole lot of nothing lately.
But yeah, go on.
Neves, Neto, Moutinho, Traore.
Are any of those guys healthy?
They are so good with set pieces. Podence is a very smart, tricky striker. They are so good with set pieces because they have Bolly in the back line. They have Connor Cody in the back line. They are a good team to be in that position. I am very surprised with Wolves this season.
Yeah, I have to say, I've been giving Mark shit for a long time, all season, about, you can't complain about injuries. You can't complain about... Now it's gotten to the point where you can kind of start to say, okay, these last 5 or 6 matches, maybe it is.
It's gotten to the point where it's absolutely ridiculous, but you know what? I will stand on it. I would love to sit here and talk about the injuries to players. Jimenez, Podence was out for 8 weeks. We recently lost Neto. We lost Neves to COVID.
You've lost Willian Jose to just being shit.
We just, but no, because these are professional football players, and they take the pitch like everybody else, and they should be prepared, and they're not prepared. They were not prepared for Burnley. Obviously, that was just absolutely shameful performance by the Wolves. They seemed completely and utterly disinterested. And I'm wondering if there isn't something else going on. There has been chatter in the coaching circles on whether or not Nuno is going to be there next season. Maybe he's not. Maybe word has gotten out to the team, and that was their performance. But I don't see
any of that.
I don't see any of that either. But
I
the
know
Wolves
you're
were
reaching.
so poor against Burnley. I don't think they're going to win another game for the rest of the season.
And
I don't see them beating Everton. I don't see them beating Tottenham. I don't see them beating Scum. And I don't see them beating West Brom.
And so that's why I picked this. To be honest, is
because he wants to torture me and make me watch crap.
No, well, yes,
Yeah.
but I think West Brom has a lot. Listen, the story of the end of the season one of the major storylines could very well be, fucking Big Sam did it again. Spent 80% of the time he was managing this team as second to last.
Right.
Yet somehow he pulls it out.
I think 10 points is an awful lot. It's 10 points, right?
No, listen, they have a game in hand on Brighton. If it is 10 points. It'll be
at least 10.
It'll be 7 points if they win, if they beat you guys. And then if Brighton loses to Leeds, it'll be 7 points with a game in hand. And that means Brighton is on the way down and West Brom is on the way up. What they do is jump over Fulham, and they're all of a sudden not second to last place.
So
and not to mention that Pereira
third of last place.
That means next week they try a little bit harder. If they lose to you guys, they're 10 points behind, and still there's another team.
This is the benchmark.
What I'm saying is,
the
if
Wolves
they can
are
do
the
it this week,
benchmark. So if they beat the Wolves, there's a chance they won't be relegated. I'm not buying it.
If they beat
because
Wolves this week,
West Brom finishes out with Leeds, and we all know what's going to happen with that.
they could already be up and over Brighton at that point.
I don't know
And
about
Leeds could,
that.
Leeds could be fighting for a European spot at that point. So it's crazy.
Ooh,
but
that's another run out.
What I think is, that's why this match seems to be very important to me, is because it's winnable for West Brom, it's winnable for Wolves, but both teams could collapse. So who's going to win it? I don't really know. But will there be goals? Are you kidding me? Burnley, who can't score against anybody, puts up 4. Chelsea, who gives up 0 goals, West Brom puts up 5.
Right.
Like,
So it's going to be 9-0.
No, it could be 9-9.
No.
I think.
No,
And don't
Wolves
forget
would be
Pereira.
So lucky to score.
Pereira and players like him, Robinson, players like them, aren't only playing for not promotion, but to not be relegated. They're playing to be picked up by other teams.
Yeah.
You know? Pereira, are you kidding me right now? He's not going to the championship.
No.
The way he's been playing, somebody's picking him up, or he's going somewhere in Europe. Get out of here. All right, guys, let's get your prediction. So Najee, we'll start with you.
Yeah, sure. I'm just going to say one thing. Wolves were not ready to play Burnley the previous game, and of course, Nuno didn't have them ready. But I don't think he is in danger of losing his job. I don't think so. I think he's the right man. They just need to stick with him. A lot of people are talking about Timo Werner. He's not scoring goals. Kai Havertz. Have you seen William Jose? Have you seen him?
Didn't he get one finally?
Well, he did finally get one against who was it?
What?
Not Fulham. What was after
2
Fulham?
weeks ago.
It was 2 weeks ago.
It hasn't been good enough. It hasn't been good enough. Now, after you get trashed 4-0, you need a reaction. Mm-hmm. Wolves players need to get a reaction this weekend.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think they're going to win this game, but I don't think they're going to lose it. It's going to end in 2-2 draw.
Yeah, I could totally see that. Mark, what do you think?
Don't see. Wolves can't score. Why would they score 2? Just because it's West Brom? No. They can't score goals. As Chris, our resident Liverpool fan, has pointed out to me more than once. No, we don't score goals. I see another performance that we saw last week. I see 3-1.
Wow.
West Brom.
3-1 West Brom. Wow.
Says the guy wearing the Wolves shirt.
Damn, son.
Wow, I predicted Chelsea winning on Saturday, like guaranteed it. And you just said that Wolves are not gonna win this game? Oh.
No.
Wow.
Wolves are not going to win this game.
Well, listen,
I don't think they're going to win I don't think they're going to win another game this season. That performance last week
is
shameful.
I'm going the other way. Listen, I'm going with what Najee said. Wolves have something to play for here. Wolves have to come out and give a performance. And there's people who are fighting for their jobs and fighting for transfers and fighting for this club that finished 7th place 2 years in a row and was setting themselves up to do it again. I think they can come back next season and be a prominent club again once everybody's healthy.
I hope that is the case. I really hope that's the case.
I think they need to come back and get some of this fucking pie out of their face that got thrown in their face. And I think it's going to be a slugfest, and I think it's going to end up 3-2. I think we see Traore get some crosses in the box. Podence gets some. Willian Jose gets one. I think if Willian Jose and Traore can actually work out a little partnership, they could be deadly.
I tell you the partnership that's working out for the Wolves in there is Willian Jose and Podence. Podence finds him. He looks for him. He passes the ball to him. Before, when Podence was injured, never even sniffed the ball. Podence tries to get the ball to Jose, and
listen, Willian Jose may come out next season and score 20 goals
for
you guys.
Real Sociedad.
For you guys.
No,
is he only on loan?
He's on loan. We don't own him.
Nah, he's going back then.
He's so not sticking with us.
All right. Well, guys, that was my pick for Premier League Weekend Watchlist. I suggest you guys watch West Bromwich Albion versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. Mark says his team's going to lose 1-0, you said? 2-0?
2-1.
2-1?
No, 3-1, I said. 3-1.
3-1. Najee said a draw, 2-2 draw, and I said 3-2 Wolves. So let us know what you guys think in the comments. Write that shit down below. Let us know who you think is going to win or what your weekend watch list should be besides your own club. Remember, you can't choose your own club.
And rag on me for giving up on my team because that's kind of what I'm doing.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and click all the buttons, and you can join the Stoop crew and get your name in the credits of every single video. So peace, y'all, from Brooklyn. Catch the next one.